What's up, guys, and welcome to my Manchester career mode. In this career mode, we will be hopefully taking Manchester from their awful place last year in 7th to the championship this year, winning the league, and then hopefully next year winning the Champions League, hopefully somewhere around there. But we're just going to try to undo what David Moyes did, and to start off, we will be going to the emails and see that they would like us to win the domestic cup. Transfer market's open, some scouting stuff, and they want us to win the league, so that's what we will be trying to do in this first season. And there you can see our team, and I just do a couple things at the beginning to switch the team up to how I think I would like it. And now you can see my shortlist, where I've shortlisted a couple of players that I think I would like to get for this career mode: Mats Hummels, Marquinhos, Jerome Boateng, and then a couple of youngsters that I think I might get next season: Bergara and Daniele Rugani. And now we will be looking at getting a scout, because I wanna build for the future. So I saw this Nick Graham, and 5-star judgment, we'll take him to start off with. He's the only one we'll get. And now we have a offer for Johnny Evans, where we go up to 9.5 from Marseille. Some international management stuff, and then some more transfers. And Wayne Rooney, Real Madrid came in for him, and I just decided to reject all offers because I'm not selling Wayne Rooney. And then Michael Carrick, I decided to up it to like 6.2k, 6.2 mil, and that's what it's going to be. And Marseille have decided to match the 9.5 for Johnny Evans. And Sunderland came in for Raphael, but I rejected it because he's our backup right back, but kind of first string. Not sure how I like Valencia in the right back position, so we'll just have to play with him and see. And here are the ratings on the 3 of the scouted players, including Marquinhos. And we eventually do go in to try to buy Marquinhos, and we put in a little $8 million offer, or sterling offer. And then we go in for Mats Hummels too, because I really want to get Mats Hummels. He's a good player, I think. So we put in 25 mil for Mats Hummels, and then FC Bayern come in for Victor Valdez, which is kind of weird because they have Pepe Reina and Neuer already, but we up it to 13 million, their bid. And then Marquinhos is worth 15.5, and I said I would go up to 15, and you'll see if they accept that, which I think they do. And Darren Fletcher gets offered, and we say 2.7 or no deal, and they say 2.3. We decided to send it to 3 million because we want the most out of Fletcher. And Mata, Man City came in for Mata, which I thought was really interesting. So I put 45 mil because they have some money to spend, and I'm willing to get rid of Mata for 45 mil. And then De Gea, I'm not letting De Gea go. Not at all. No way I would ever let De Gea go. So now the Marquinhos bid, we go ahead and offer him a contract because PSG did accept it. And we decided to give him a squad rotation player, which if we get him for that would be pretty nice because then we don't have to worry about it. And Man City came back with a £43.5 million offer, and I upped that to 52.5 because I want the most for Mata if we're actually going to sell him. So Mata going would be great because then we could get some more players But for now, Marquinhos accepted, but we left him there for now. And Bayern bought Victor Valdez. We decided to accept Darren Fletcher to go to that German team for 2.8. But we left the Marquinhos bid because I wanted to see what we could do with Mats Hummels first. And here we are upping Mata to 47.5 million. And since we got the Valdez deal done, we went and bid 36 million for Hummels, which he's just not gonna go for cheap. So we gotta throw everything at Hummels to try to get him, because Hummels is definitely the first person I want. And there you saw Fletcher and the German team, like, talks broke down, so he's not going there. And Man City said Mata's not worth that much, so I got an idea right from there for Mats Hummels. I went in and I'm going to kind of swap players, and the player I'm going to swap is Juan Mata. And I think we added like 5 million at the end of that. Yep. 5 million plus Mata for Hummels. I think that would be a great deal. A good center back. Yeah. And Borussia Dortmund did accept that, so Mats Hummels, we're now in contract offers with him, and he accepted. So we got Mats Hummels as our first signing, which is really good because we just got our defense, like, just bolstered that defense so much. And now we're sending out our English scout. Right before this game, we sent out our English scout to England for 9 months. And now here is the Swansea game, which is just gonna hopefully be just wonderful, and hopefully we can start out the season perfect.
Martin, delighted to be here, as I always am for these occasions.
Manchester United, a big rebuilding job obviously needed, maybe, from the team that was left to David Moyes in the first place.
Well, that's right. You look at the defence, and Ferdinand and Vidic both departing. That leaves a huge hole. And Patrice Evra too. So key players, leaders in the dressing room, not easy to replace.
This is then the Manchester United lineup. David De Gea starts in goal. Antonio Valencia starts with Luke Shaw as the fullbacks.
And here's our starting 11. We're keeping Valencia at right back for now, and I'm gonna have to go back and forth with him and Rafael, but you could see that our starting 11 was pretty solid. And their starting 11, obviously they don't have Boney anymore because he went to Man City in real life, but that team is not too bad. They have some good players there. And as you can see, Mats Hummels, our new signing in the Manchester United jersey. I think that's going to be a great signing. And there's Daley Blind, Van Persie just getting ready to start the game off. And here we go with the season starting right now. And there's Swansea with the ball. As you can see, by keeping this, something good or bad's going to happen. Swansea come down the right with Ronhell. They give it to Gomes. Gomes looks in. And Montero gets up and beats Valencia to the ball to make it Swansea 1, Manchester United 0. And they didn't step off the pedals or anything. They just kept coming. David De Gea with the save there. Off Gomes, throws it up to Van Persie. Van Persie down to Falcao. Falcao just wants to run with it. Goes at the defense. Cuts back, finds Rooney. Rooney plays it into Van Persie's run. Van Persie cuts back, turns, and scores! Van Persie with the wonderful first goal in the 11th minute to come back, and it's tied 1-1. We got the equalizer, and now Swansea loses it. Valencia 2, Robin Van Persie. Robin Van Persie back to Valencia. Falcao slips in Wayne Rooney, and Wayne Rooney gets a goal. Rooney with the wonderful goal in this game makes us 2-1 up in 22 minutes. 3 goals in the first 22 minutes. Insane first game of the season. Rooney's goal is just perfect. Montero coming down for Swansea. Gomes has the ball, chips it into Dyer. Dyer to, ooh, I think that was Montero who got the shot right off the post. And from the ensuing corner, what is Swansea gonna do? Sigurdsson whips it in, and Dyer puts the ball in the back of the net. We gotta work on our corners. Mats Hummels is just getting in there, starting out, needs to get just taking charge of that defense because he is our best defender. But straight from kickoff, Falcao runs down the side of the field, plays it to Di Maria. Di Maria sees his options. There's nothing really, and then Luke Shaw makes that overlapping run. Luke Shaw with the ball, crosses it in. Wayne Rooney there. Oh, it's the deflection. It's in the air, and Di Maria with the goal. 3-2, 45 minutes in. That's how you want to end the half. But now coming into the second half, Swansea was giving us just so much trouble in the second half. With Ronhell giving it to Dyer, Dyer cutting in, and thank God they didn't score that. But Dyer just missed his shot wide. Now Taylor coming down the left side. Taylor whips it in, and we clear it kind of still at the top of the box. Rooney has it. Fellaini and Rooney are harassing this guy, but just won't drop to us. And then they get a deflection, and from the corner, nothing comes from it. And now Montero has the ball for them, flips it into Routledge, but no, they did not score. It's offsides. This point just sunk me because I thought they tied the game back up, but we held on. And now the dying seconds of the game, you could see Routledge was offsides again from that cross from Ronhell. And from that point, the game is pretty much over. De Gea just needs to kick the ball out. He does that, and game over, and we win our first game of the new season. 3-2 to Swansea City at home, which is what I wanted, so we can start the season off great and get that win. And Mats Hummels in that game played pretty well. Not the best, but from the new signing, you just got to get used to playing him. I got to get used to playing with this whole new team. And as you can see, Ashley Williams not too happy. There are the stats for the game. We didn't dominate, but we did okay. We got that 3-2 win, and I think we're sitting pretty close to the top of the table in second place. But anyways, guys, I will see you next time with the episode number 2. Until then, see ya.